Welcome inside the exploration place for the Dinosaurs of BC, the exhibit on right now when you make your stop here along the northern route. Today we're going to check this out, see what there is to learn. Dinosaurs, there's a lot of history in dinosaurs in British Columbia, and today some people are going to tell us exactly a little bit about that. We got Chad, we got Alyssa. Thanks so much for making the time to chat, guys.
Oh, always great to talk to you, Caden.
Yeah. Alyssa, tell me a little bit about this exhibit. You helped set it up so you know it in and out.
Well, a little bit. It did come from the Royal BC Museum down in Victoria. It's primarily based on dinosaurs within BC, as the title tells you. And it's a lot of fun to come and see things that you'd only see in British Columbia, because I feel like dinosaur exhibits kind of see everything. This is specific.
Yeah, BC. So tell me a little bit about the dinosaurs in BC, Chad, because there's not all the big ones people might be familiar with, but there are some.
Well, there are some.
Yeah.
We had our fair share of T-Rexes and such, right? And Ankylosaurs and Brachylophosaurus.
Whoa, how many times fast can you say that?
Oh,
Yeah.
not very.
Whoa.
I had to practice that before the cameras turned on. I was like, Brachylophosaurus. Okay, got it. Go. So yeah, we had these dinosaurs. We just don't have as much record of them as like places like Alberta.
Right, and the Royal Tyrrell.
Exactly.
People's always mind goes there with dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Huh,
They're spoiled over there with all their bone beds and things, you know. But we have some cool stuff too. We have our trackways and such.
And now, northern British Columbia, I assume, plays a role in this. Tumbler Ridge is a big place for dinosaurs, right?
Absolutely, Tumbler Ridge is a huge place for dinosaurs, and that's one of the places where we do get those dinosaur bones. But as more and more work gets done by people like Dr. Victoria Arbour and her colleagues down at the Royal BC Museum, we're finding all sorts of, they're finding, I'm not, they're finding all sorts of amazing new things, like Buster over there.
Okay, well, speaking of, we teased you a little bit. Buster's over there. We're going to get to him and so much more here in the exhibit. Let's go have a look. This looks interesting. Tell me what are we looking at?
Oh, right here we have a broken tyrannosaur tooth for all the carnivore fans out there. And you don't quite get the grasp of the scale at first until you realize that it's broken, right? So this would have been a terrifying critter to have met in the wild for sure.
Yeah, that's a small piece in front, of course. The back piece is the limb, so the teeth were big, but not that big.
Exactly. Not that big, not that big. That would be ridiculous.
When we're looking at all the other pieces here, Alyssa, what stands out to you?
I like the petrified wood, but honestly, pulling all of these out of the cases when the exhibit came in, we had to do condition reports on everything, so we got to handle and go over each piece in minute detail.
Oh, wow.
Which is so exciting and so much fun to do.
Yeah.
I can't believe that that's my job, is to play with petrified wood, Tyrannosaurus Rex teeth, and all these other bits that came with the exhibit as well.
Yeah, this is cool. I don't know, the kids might say the petrified poop at the exploration, the famous, might be a little bit cooler for them, but this is very cool stuff.
I'm always chasing those kids around with poop, aren't I?
But they get so excited about it. Look at the detail on some of these things, like the leaf over there.
Yeah, okay. It's crazy, like a leaf can leave. It looks like that after a while, like a long time.
I don't think anything in my front yard looks like that now.
You'd have to wait a few falls for that.
Just a couple.
And not only have the right conditions at the right time with the right kinds of rocks, but later, right now, like contemporarily, you have to be in the right place at the right time. You either have to know where to look or just chance upon it, which a lot of the time that's what happens. Like a lot of the trackways, there's a neat photo of some kids who were tubing down a river and they discovered these trackways.
The other cool piece of this is I'm hearing there's some pieces from the exploration place in this too.
Absolutely. We like to throw our stuff in whenever we can because we have all sorts of amazing treasures down in our vault that we're just always itching to get on display.
Yeah. Including this. I'm going to try. Okay, ready? Brachylophosaurus.
Brachylophosaurus,
Brachylophosaurus.
Yeah, okay. that's good. I think it was acceptable.
Yeah, I'll give myself 8 out of 10.
Yeah, exactly. And these guys were massive. Thankfully, they were plant eaters, but they were around 28 feet long. That's quite massive.
Crazy they got that big from eating vegetables.
Yes, right? Well, they ate a lot of them. Right? And this is its ulna, so it's a limb bone.
Okay, a limb bone.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. It's just cool to see, like, Yeah, I don't know. I mean, all of this is just, I love dinosaurs. I'm
And
a
this is
sucker,
how they come back from the field. So it's in a field jacket.
Oh,
right?
really? Okay.
Yeah. So this is how these sorts of bones will come back from the field. Even though they're quite heavy,
Yeah.
they can be quite delicate as well, right? So you have to protect it, bringing it back. And usually they get towed out by a helicopter. It's quite the process, right?
Wow.
And you see some of the tools later on in the
Yeah.
exhibit. Sorry, I was trying to
No,
point
that's
down.
good. Yeah. Well, let's
Over
go look
there,
at the
over
tools.
there, yeah,
Oh, yeah, let's go
sounds
look at the
good.
tools.
Yeah.
These fossils don't dig themselves out. That's for sure. You need some tools for the trade. Tell me a little bit about what we're looking at here. Yeah, Melissa.
All right. Well, we've got some brushes on the far side there that I don't think the camera can quite pick up, some chisels and some hammers. So even though we've made huge technological advances in paleontology, you still have to have your tools of the trade to actually get these things back to the lab.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time you'll see the eyedroppers in there and some adhesives and such. That's because a lot of the time those bones, for instance, can be all fragmented. And
Of
so you want
course.
to put an adhesive in there. Even though they have the field jacket, it helps hold them together.
All right, everyone. The grand finale here. Meet Buster, the dinosaur. Specifically, what dinosaur?
Pherosaurus sustenensis.
Oh my goodness.
It's from
Yeah.
from the Sustet River area, and Pherosaurus just means iron lizard.
Okay. Yeah. And tell me some cool facts about Buster here.
He's a relative of the Triceratops, but much smaller, and
Okay.
obviously does not have the horns. But he's also a plant eater, you can tell by the mouth that they've given him. And the bones were found in the 70s, but they weren't actually discovered as to what it was, and it was unique to BC until the last few years by Dr. Victoria Arbor.
Oh, and that's our friendly visitor. Yeah.
That's the wonderful thing about science and collections is sometimes you just go strolling through a collection and go, oh, what is this? Oh, wait, this is something more interesting than maybe people thought.
This is a great one for the kids. It's kind of a little bit bigger than a big dog. We were saying.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And a plant eater,
Yeah.
so
Harmless?
Nothing too scary,
Yeah.
unless maybe he got really enthusiastic and jumped on you.
Yeah.
And he's one of those first dinosaurs that they're really starting to realize lived in mountains as well, right? Because a
Oh.
lot of dinosaurs you think of around streams and in much more tropical
Yeah.
sorts of environments. And this was a bushman, a mountain man.
There you go. A little bit about Buster. Dinosaurs here at the Exploration Place. This exhibit on all summer, I think, yeah, until the
Until
fall.
September 13th.
Perfect. Okay, come check it out here when you make your stop along the Northern Route and get your passport for the Northern Route stamped as well. Thanks so much for your time today, guys.
No problem.
Yeah, great to look back in time here. Dinosaurs. Buster.